talking to Sahaba in one sitting 70 times, which is symbolic word meaning lot of time he was saying astaghfirullah. Why is he doing astaghfirullah? Two things. Is my statement I'm going to make, is it to please Allah or to glorify me? Or is it absolutely truth? Or am I wasting time? So return, always return. More astaghfirullah do, Allah loves you even more. So it's like any disease. You have a disease, you turn back, and your original state becomes better than the, your final state becomes better than the original state. If you do naturally. That's the process. This is the most important one that we studied. And it's in a book, by the way, the 2014 book. I uploaded it one time with Elsevier. Nobody in history, no scientist, put that as in the engineering. But I discussed today why I had to do that. These are the ones characteristic of Allah. And what did I say? The features of external entity. Can you finish this? No. Allah said in Surah Kahf again, if you converted everything, all the trees into pens and all the ocean into ink, it will not finish. But these are the relevant ones that relates to the nature. So nature is anything but this.
So what is meant by uniform there?
There's no change.
So constant means the same thing, isn't it?
Yeah. No. Constant means change in time, and uniform means change in space. That comes from Rahim and Rahman. Rahman is infinity in space, and Rahim is infinity in time.
Rahman is infinity space.
Space, yeah. So there is no place on earth that Allah doesn't have Rahman. He's encompassing everything with Rahman. And there is no time on this creation, by the way, not in hereafter, because it doesn't count. Because he has no Rahmah for hell dwellers, right? At no time he would lose Rahmah for anybody. That's in time. That's in Arabic.
Persuasive in space and all persuasive in
Yes.
time.
So there I list things that we know. Another important thing everybody missed is the composition of sun. You know what they say? Don't they say that? We are stardust and our earth was created from the sun?
Yes.
Yeah? If it was created from the sun, wouldn't it have the same composition? Isn't it logical? But it's not.
It was created from the leftover material of the sun.
Yeah, whatever it is, but its sun does not have all those things. Right? The most sun has is hydrogen. Third is oxygen. For us, what is the most abundant? Water, which is hydrogen and oxygen. Helium is nowhere in the top. Also, the oxygen is much less than what we have on Earth. Anyway, these all goes to inductive logic. But what we get, the important thing, information we get from observing the energy source with wavelength of different colors. See, everything has a color, and the color comes from the wavelengths. So we have ultraviolet, we have violet, blue, green, yellow, orange, bright red, dark red, and infrared visible. Right? If these are natural source, they're beneficial for you. If they are artificial source, same thing, they are harmful for you. You would not hear any scientist talk about it. They all know this. Inductive logic is the same. But they do not tell you if it is man-made, then it's harmful. And if it is Allah-made, it's beneficial. Where did I get that from? 16:17. Surah Nahl, verse 17. Again, everything that I'm talking about comes from Quran and or Hadith. Then it doesn't stop there. We have gamma ray, we have X-ray, we have ultraviolet, we have infrared, we have microwave, radio wave. So radio wave is a particular one. Don't you use radio wave a lot? Right? We always do. We also use microwave. These things are microwave, right?
Yeah.
And this is harmful. You see the point? It's so harmful that you can become impotent by carrying this to your, it affects your kidney.
Mm.
The sperm count goes down. But because it's artificial, so we could do that right now, we could do that, turn that into natural source, and it will be giving you the same result. It's like a bastard child and a natural child. They give the same result, but you have followed wrong path for the bastard child, you have followed the correct path, sustainable with the natural child. So radio is very important. If you look at how radio waves are made, you change that to natural source. We talked about laser, same. Replace artificial to natural, we have the same function, but it's sustainable. I continue on this. So here I outline the artificial sources, and those are the ones you have to target. We have microwave. These are the artificial sources. And I said, well, we can change those. We can change same with radio wave. Then we'll have radio wave that's sustainable.
So these waves are available in nature.
They are all available.
Yeah.
They must be.
But so there is the process that we should utilize it.
We become Sulaiman, Prophet Sulaiman's technology. We're turning Shaitan's technology into Prophet Sulaiman's technology. That's all.
But we will be still utilizing these waves.
Yes, same way, but natural ones. Just like for petroleum, we said same petroleum, but processed naturally. It will be beneficial for us.
So it is an interesting thing even in the Quran. Like the Jews, they were inspired by the technology of Sulaiman alayhi salam, but what they started following was the books of the magic which Satan brought.
Exactly. Remember I talked about pharaohs, right? The wonderful technology, but applied very wrongly. Right? Technology can be sustainable. Your application will make you go to heaven or hell. Here I continue, but this is where I will stop, maybe next time. See, anytime, we have seen it many times, anytime you have source that is organic, process that is organic, we are on the path of sustainability. Because everything that comes out of it is sustainable. It's real bio. It's recyclable. It's zero waste. That path is zero waste. Anytime that you have started with artificial, that path is never sustainable. Never ever. It could be artificial sun, it could be artificial plastic. It will never be sustainable. Examples of DDT, freon, plastic, anything. So none of them is recycled in nature. So this is no zero waste. The other one is zero waste. And if it's not zero waste, then it's unsustainable.
But the worst may be plastics, which seems simple, but it's never like a
It's
problem
everywhere.
in nature. Like even within 50 years, it can be still,
It
same
never
plastic.
goes away. See, this is the catch. They invented, have you heard of biodegradable plastic?
Yes.
Right? Artificial, biodegradable. It's a lie. And now they are coming up, new technology, saying that the biodegradable plastic is worse than the degradable, non-biodegradable. See, every solution, that's what HSSA, every solution they give you is worse than the previous solution. So we cannot look to the waste to find a solution for us. Final graph, CO2 in terms of global warming. This is convertible CO2. This CO2 will never become rejected by nature. The one that has the natural source and the natural process. You can always breathe that, and you will never run out of the CO2. That CO2 will never cause you global warming, or that CO2 will never produce any waste. Non-convertible one, this is the industrial one. Anytime you have used your gasoline, anytime you have used even processed coal, they put special gunk into coal so it burns faster, better. All those CO2 come here. They are not recycled in nature. So this is the one that will cause you global warming, all kind of problems. And the solution they come up with is always worse. Always worse. That's why in petroleum, you have, remember that gasoline, they have premium grade, right? Unleaded, they are progressively worse. And you can just look it up as an engineer, you can look it up, what is the composition? You will find out they have added more chemicals. And that's why they are making more money. Remember what I said, the biggest industry, the most profitable industry is chemical industry. So they make money, more money out of your misery. If you are here, they are making the most profit. So that's all today. And thank you, the ones who never came before or not regular.